We basically gave out of retirement monies, sort of against conventional wisdom if you ever went to a financial planner, but it's worked out.
We decided to take some of the retirement income from Jen's job, and so we gave that account. And then we also just made some monthly sacrifices, put off some home improvements, and well, there was one big one. I had MLB Extra Innings, which is every Major League Baseball game, right to my house. And I had to give that up for the campaign.
We knew that God wanted to stretch us. We knew that we had to make some sacrifices. But in order to do that, we knew we had to put a plan together. And our plan included participating in the Financial Peace Seminar.
Some company stock, through an inheritance from my grandparents. And it just kind of sat there, like forever. And so when we got to that time, we knew we would cash in some of that. And what's remarkable to me is looking back is when that was cashed in for the campaign was at its all-time high. And the next couple of years it went to its all-time low. And now it's back near its all-time high. So it's time for a campaign.
Steve came out with a figure for the last campaign, and I thought, whoa, I don't know about this. It was really a little scary.
Initially, when it was something that we were thinking about and that we committed to, it was very terrifying for me.
I remember the time that we went up on the stage and we put our commitment card in the basket. And I was just real emotional, but it was just a joy and excitement. And it wasn't a bad emotion, it was tears of joy.
Bring more people, newer people into our church to hear the gospel, and I was all for that. So it was a go for me.
The last 4 years has been a whirlwind of blessings. God has just been relentless in how He's blessed us.
Well, I think back about what happened as a consequence. The IRS contacted me about a donation, and I guess it was a pretty legitimate question for them to ask. And there was no problem. We provided all the information to them.
The last year has been such an exciting year for me because I have been able to grow in my walk with the Lord in ways that I've never grown before. And I have seen Him move in my life and my family's life, and He's just such a greater God to me now than He was even a year ago.
What a return on investment. I don't even think of the financial impact. It's investment in others that really keeps me going on this. So that's been great.
One of the biggest things that He's taught me is that sacrificing for Him doesn't really turn out to be a sacrifice. When you make the sacrifice, I think that it can be scary because you can't see the future. But once you're going through it and you're able to look back at how God has taken care of you and blessed and met all of those needs and your wants and desires, it is just such a way to make you fall in love with Him even more.
There's just this tendency, at least I know I wrestle with, is just holding on to things and holding too tightly in life, especially thinking it's something you might need for your security. And I know I wrestled with that for a while, but I just knew what we needed to do. But there's still that sense of there's a side of you that you don't want to do it.
The second campaign, I have to say, I feel more joyful than scary because it's more, and I just feel, because the Lord has provided so in the last 4 years, I'm sure He'll just keep providing for us in the next 3 years.
We'll be doing the same kind of thing again. The unconventional wisdom of taking money out of future retirement, but it's the Lord can provide any deficiencies that's there. We're not too worried about it. We're just excited to participate.
Well, in the last campaign, somebody actually traded in their motorcycle. And we kind of thought about that, but then my husband went and got hit by a Volvo.
All right, deal with that one. I think it's time to go. I told that Volvo.
And the biggest difference from this time to last time is this time it's done without fear.
We're just thankful we were able to give, and we're thankful God has us in a place to be part of this again.
God is moving here now, And I don't want to hold on to something to be used later when I know God's in this, and He's in this place, and He's in this time.